Hello there, and welcome to a masterclass in getting the right mortgage presented by Lang Financial. I'm Steve Lang, and this is part 4, mortgage default insurance and what is commonly known as CMHC insurance. So if you've been following along, part 1, we talked about all those pre-approval things such as employment verification, down payment, income, closing cost. In part 2, we talked about all the ratios that you need to know, such as gross debt service, total debt service, loan-to-value ratios. Part 3, of course, that credit score, that's all important, and the 5 C's of credit that you're going to take your 700 to a lender and they're going to give you a great rate. Today, part 4, we're talking about mortgage default insurance, and again, CMHC. So hi, my name is Steve Lang. I'm a dual licensed mortgage and insurance specialist. I do all my mortgages here in Winnipeg and across the country through Castle Mortgage Group, and I do my insurance through Castle Insurance. So we're talking about our 10 steps to buying a home. This is how I'm going to get you the Disney experience when you're buying a great home here in this country. So the last couple of episodes, we've been talking about getting that pre-approval, right? The down payment, the deposits, the closing costs. So after that, we've got your pre-approval. You're set for X amount of money, and you're going to contact your realtor who's going to show you a bunch of homes. You're going to write an offer, and let's say you actually get approved for an offer. Okay, so your offer gets accepted. Now you talk about home inspection, appraisal, and CMHC approval, which is what we're going to focus on today, the old CMHC approval. So mortgage default insurance is technically called. Does the mortgage need to be insured? So remember, we were talking about loan to value. So conventional versus a high ratio mortgage. Loan to value is the amount of a mortgage loan compared to the value of the property. So if a buyer puts down 20% of the purchase price, the loan to value is 90%, 80%, 70%, or 15%. All right, you think about that? I'm going to give you 2 seconds to come up with an answer. Okay, so if the buyer puts down 20% of the purchase price, the loan to value is 80%. Okay, so we're going to give you a big check mark on that box in excellent, because you guys have been following along so well. Now, this says that conventional mortgages are 80% or less. High ratio mortgages are 80% or more. Now you're saying, Steve, what the heck is this all about? Why would I have to pay to have my mortgage insured? I'm going to pay it off. Don't worry about it. The lender should be fine with me. It's actually mandated by the Office of the Superintendent of Financial Institutions, or OSFI. You can go and check this out online under the Government of Canada website. Look up mortgage insurance, and you can read all about how you are mandated to pay. But basically, this all applies to a federally regulated financial institutions, or FRFIs. It says, under the governing status, FRFIs are generally restricted from lending more than 80% of the value of a residential property unless they insure the loan against default with a mortgage insurer. So that applies to everybody who pays less than, or whose loan to value is less than 80%. Okay, so conventional mortgages are 80% or less. Now, no mortgage default insurance is paid by you generally, at least not up front. So what they do is they bundle the mortgage default insurance under 80%. It's a very small percentage, but it's bundled. So they actually pay for it. So you're not paying for it up front, but there's a cost, because the rates for conventional mortgages, such as refinances, are usually about 0.15% more than a high ratio rate. Okay, so now if you're a high ratio mortgage, 80.01% or more, your mortgage default insurance is required by law. So the mortgage loan insurance helps protect lenders against mortgage default. So if you go into default at some point in your mortgage, then the lender can come back to CMHC and say, hey, our customer paid, we want our money, and they're going to get it. And that's why they can loan on a house with less than 80% loan value. This also enables customers to purchase a home with a minimum down payment starting at 5%. Okay, so normally they'd like you to put 20% down, but a lot of people don't have 20% down. So you're going to put down 5%, and this protects the lender. So to obtain mortgage loan insurance, the lender actually pays the insurance premium, but it's typically the lender will pass this cost on to you. The premium payable is based on a percentage of the home's purchase price that is financed by a mortgage. So the premium can be paid in a single lump sum, or it can be added to your mortgage and included in your monthly payments. Now that's 99.99%. Everything's included in your monthly payments. So this is the default insurance premium. So CMHC and all the different lenders, there's 3 of them out there. Basically, they're all the same. So you can see here that we've got an 80.01% to 85%. So if that's what your loan to value ratio is, you're going to be paying 2.8% of a premium rate applied to your total loan. Okay, so as an example, loan insurance premium on a $350,000 mortgage is $9,800. Okay, now let's say you're putting down 5%. Loan to value ratio is 95%. You're going to be paying 4% of the total loan amount. So again, on a $350,000 example, you're going to be paying $14,000. So that gets added onto your mortgage, and then that gets included into your mortgage payment. So you pay that off every month, and it gets amortized over the 25 years that your mortgage is. So there's 3 mortgage default insurers in Canada. So of course we know CMHC, that's a Canadian Crown Corporation. There's 2 more. One's called Seguin. It was formerly known as Genworth Canada. And then there's another one called Canada Guarantee. Now, they all do certain things. And as a mortgage broker, we actually can apply to certain, or ask our lenders to apply to certain default insurers, because certain ones do certain things differently. So that's something that we will do behind the scenes and try to get you the best rates we can for that. So again, if you have any questions, you can go to my website and sign yourself up for a free no obligation consultation. You can email me, or you can just give me a call and we can have a chat about any of your mortgage options. So thanks for listening. We'll talk to you soon.